Don't ask me my age. My age is my secret.
You need to set those boundaries because sometimes your partner may not be ready to open up to certain things.
Communication is key.
Mm-hmm.
Since I've told you my little secret, you tell me your little secret.
You don't
so
do that.
You don't. It's not tit for tat.
Yes. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
No, just please. I think that's why it's important to be friends before you love.
Yes.
Love is not everything in marriage.
No.
Yes, you fall in love, but there are periods in marriage where you fall out
of love. The only competition you should have with one another is looking for ways to help each other.
Let's chill. Hello, Sunny Bonani. Goeiedag.
You forgot?
Namaste.
You forgot?
I definitely know Namaste. And all the other languages that you know, guys. Anyways, welcome to...
Welcome. Chilling with the Chaplins. Yes.
So today's a special day.
A special day. We got a double whammy for you.
Yes. First of all,
we want to celebrate my wife's birthday on today. Yes, today is my wife's birthday. So let's sing a happy birthday. Type in the chat, happy birthday, Lady Siza. Happy birthday. You know I'm not a singer. Yes, I don't want to mess up.
It's my birthday. You gotta party, yo. It's my birthday.
Okay.
Don't ask me my age. My age is my secret.
It's your secret?
Yes, but also secondly,
the double whammy.
Yes. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary.
Tony, baby.
Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary.
Yes.
The anniversary. We are 6 years old.
Yes.
Today.
Happy birthday, happy anniversary, baby. Yes, 6 years.
What a whammy. Why did I choose to get married on my birthday? Stupid woman. Anyways, I don't advise anyone out there to do what I did. Because you know what? Ain't good.
It's not fun, right?
No.
It's not fun.
Mistake. But anyways, it's still a celebration day. We celebrate twice, and I'm excited, and I'm happy, and I'm glad that we made it to 6 years.
Yes.
6 years. We thank God for grace and mercy. The road
we're in the year of grace.
has humps and bumps.
Yes.
But it's still a beautiful journey, and I would share it with you again over and over.
Yes. Same here.
So we thought
it's a pleasure being married to this woman.
I know it is.
Yes, it's a pleasure. She is my better half. The Bible never lies. When the Bible said, when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing and attaineth favor. And I believe I found my good thing, and I am grateful for it.
Amen.
Yes, amen. Yes.
So, as a result that we are celebrating both my birthday and our anniversary, we thought let's talk about marriage.
Yes. Come on, we haven't talked about marriage in a while. We haven't talked about it in a while.
And we are happily married 6 months.
6 years.
It's like 6 months. 6 years.
You're still in the newlywed stage.
Yeah, because we're talking to newlyweds mostly today. Anybody else, but mostly newlyweds. And we thought let's just give some marital advice.
Yes.
For newlyweds, what you need to know.
Put those blessed hands together and give God a big hand. And give the Chaplins a big hand.
because you have to know something. You gotta want to know something. You just don't want to get married just to get married. You know, you gotta know the do's and the don'ts. You know, and we're gonna give you the download.
Especially the do's, you know, well, even the don'ts, because that matters too. But yeah, let's just share, and we'll also share in between some of our personal experiences along the journey, how we got to this 6 years.
Yes,
it feels like yesterday.
And they say, you know, once the first 7 years is
one more year.
The first 7 years is like you're still training, you still got the training wheels on and learning one another. Yeah. You know, so yeah, one more year.
So we're still regarded as newlyweds.
Yes. We're in between this.
No, we're still newlyweds because they say 7 years.
7 years.
Because now after seven, now you go to elementary school.
Elementary school, right? I guess.
So we're still in kindergarten. It's a long 7 years. Anyways, so one of the things that's really is important in marriage and has been important in ours as well is setting boundaries.
Yes.
You know, putting boundaries in place. Being able to identify each other's boundaries and put your own personal boundaries. Like there are certain things that I really would rather you not, you know, for example, my phone calls. He likes to butt in my phone calls, and I've set a boundary, like when I'm on the phone, baby, unless I include you, this is a personal call. Don't be asking who am I talking to, what am I saying. I can update you later if it matters. Because sometimes I'll be talking to my girlfriends about girlfriend stuff, you know, and he wants to know the download. No, I cannot tell you what my girlfriends have been up to. So those are kind of the boundaries that I've set in my marriage as well. And of course, many others, but mainly those where I feel like personal space is important because I don't come in the marriage as with a partner. I come in as an individual as well, and so I really want to maintain that individualism in the marriage as well, so that I don't lose myself in the process. And I'm all about relationships and relationship building. And my husband is not so great when it comes to that. He says I'm his only friend and best friend. And I'm like, man, get yourself a friend, you know. But on the other hand, I'm a very friendly person, and I like making connections with people. And every now and so often I'm on the phone trying to connect with this person, connecting with that person, and my husband wants to be part of that, but he really doesn't. Because when I say, okay, come and say hello, he'd be like, no, it's okay. But he wants to know who I'm talking to. So those are the kind of things. Yeah. You want to add anything about on setting boundaries?
Yes, setting boundaries. Another thing too, because sometimes you need to set those boundaries because sometimes your partner may not be ready to open up to certain things, and so you got to be willing to give that partner space to give them a chance to open up, because when they feel comfortable, then they will open up. But a lot of times you got
especially about personal stuff like
or things that they dealt with when they were younger or they experienced, you know. So you got to give that. You got to have. You got to set them boundaries, and you got to respect that person's boundaries if they don't feel like talking about a certain issue right away. It's your responsibility just to continue to love them, support them, and appreciate them until they open up. But yeah, you definitely gotta set those boundaries.
So I'm guessing, and the main thing we want to stress out here on this point is that communication is key in everything. Because even when you set boundaries in terms of, you know, don't push your partner in revealing things that they're not ready to reveal. I'll make an example of us as well, where I had to wanted to share my alopecia story, and I did it when I was most comfortable. Of course, I did it sooner in the relationship, but I think I would have felt uncomfortable if he had pushed me to reveal that I don't have any hair and stuff like that before I was ready. So, and whatever that you had also in your own skeletons, you know, you revealed it when you were ready to reveal it to me, versus me pushing you to say, okay, since I've told you my little secret, you tell me your little secret. You know,
you don't do that.
You don't. It's not tit for tat.
Yes.
It's supporting each other by all means necessary, and just being there for each other.
And this is why we definitely support when you talking to somebody, when you dating somebody, when you courting. I don't think they do that no more. I don't think they court no more. This younger generation, I don't know. I don't know if they. But back in the days, we court back in the days. That's when I was growing up. Our parents, they called it courting. And so courting, what we big on courting. That's how we say it. Courting. But courting with your partner. I'm big on that because you want to get to know that individual as much as you can.
And fall in love with the character.
Yes, fall in love with the character. Yes, with the personality. So you only can do that with enough communication. They say love is blind. And I kind of believe love can be blind if you do enough of that communication, because you can't fall in love with the individual just by speaking to them over the phone, over the internet, just by having that dialogue, that conversation with someone, you can't fall in love with them. And because you gotta remember, because once you fell in love by speaking to them, once you see them, it's time to get married, because you're like, yo, I see you, especially if you got a hottie. That's just a bonus. If you got a hottie, if the man or woman is bad, you're like, yo, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
No, just sing, please. Let's get it on.
Yes. So it's time to get married, because once you see them, boom, because you built up enough trust, relationship, and communication. Because you don't, especially if you do like us, you need to have those dialogues and asking the right questions. Yeah, all questions, asking the same question more than once, but in a different way.
Cross-examining, in other words.
Yeah, it's cross-examining, because you gotta remember, eventually the real answer gonna come up, because a lot of times you're gonna forget what you said the first time.
And I found a lot of answers through that technique. And I was like, hold on, didn't you say this? You passed a lie.
I didn't lie.
You came up with alternative answers.
No, that's not true.
You had alternative answers.
That's not true.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Anyways.
Yes, but that leads to the next point is keep an open door policy.
Is this a job?
No, but you know what? You want to have we talk about the boundaries. When a person is ready, they should be ordered to just comfortable just to come right to the door and come right in, just like, I'm ready now to speak. Yeah. I'm ready now to open up. I'm ready now to
talk about everything.
Talk about everything. Yeah. And because of that, you set those boundaries. You gave that person a space to when they're comfortable, they can open up. Because even with alopecia, there's a lot of women out there that's not comfortable.
They're still hiding it from their husbands.
Yes, they're hiding from
the person that you sleep with in the same bed.
Yeah, they still hiding from their husbands and different things like that. So you gotta be willing to just embrace them and love them, because a lot of times you can see the signs.
No, you already see.
You already see the signs.
Because that wig or that stuff comes out at night, and the husband is like, you think I don't know?
Yeah, but the thing is, you just gotta be quiet. You gotta be cool, and you gotta allow them to be them until that time. And that's why you gotta have the open door policy, because when they're ready to come out, they will come out. And so you just gotta
love them unconditionally, regardless. And this is not just about alopecia; it's about anything. Yeah, because there's a lot of deficiencies and a lot of diseases. There's a lot of things that people go through that they feel shame. They feel if I open up, would you judge me? And so that's why you gotta love them unconditionally. And just show them the support and let them know that I love you regardless. I think that's why it's important to be friends before you love them.
Yes.
Because when you're friends, it's more easier to relate. Because let me tell you, this is just a real talk. Love is not everything in marriage.
No.
Yes, you fall in love, but there are periods in marriage where you fall
We put it out of love. And
you want to strangle your partner. You're like, why did I marry him or her? What did I get myself into? There are those days, and there are those days where you're like, oh, he's the cutest thing ever.
Oh,
I just love this man. He's the best thing ever. And then the next day you wake up thinking, who is this man or woman lying next to me? You know, what was I thinking?
And then another thing, even looks is not everything, because you gotta remember, as you get older, a lot of times looks go away.
I was actually looking at our wedding pictures. I had a figure there. Whew. Don't know what happened now, but anyways, I'm exercising, so it might come back.
but even when you get older, sometimes you start sagging. Then so you change. A lot of times you don't be the same. There's gonna be some changes. That means that's growth, and that means that's a sign of a growth. So looks it shouldn't be everything as well. Just like love is. So you do need something more than love and looks, and this is why we big on open communications, because when the looks, if the looks go away, if the love is not there,
anything can happen even in the process of marriage.
Yes,
you might be married to a supermodel, for example, or whatever,
and then fall in an accident.
Exactly. So what do you do? Do you leave them, and just because now they're in a wheelchair, or just because now they've lost an eye, God forbid, you still have to love them regardless, because you said
to death do us part.
That's the hardest part.
To death do us part. To sickness and health. Do richer for poorer. Because a lot of times, you could be doing so well, and then something happen, you lose everything. When you're just gonna walk out of that marriage, and that lets you know that the love wasn't really there. That lets you know that you didn't marry that person for because you say you loved them. You married that for the wrong reasons. And so that's why you do gotta check your motives, and we say have an open door policy, because communication, effective communication. And you go back to the 9 ways of communication we saw, but effective communication is everything, because you want to learn, you want to know, you got to have that communication when you are coping, because I heard my mentor, Dr. Vernon, he once said, I love that man, but he once said that there's 2 important dates in a person's life. The day that person get born again, and the person you marry. Those are 2 most important dates of a person's life. The day that you get born again, because why? You accept the Christ into your life, and the person you marry, why? Because now you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with that individual.
They can either make you or break you.
And that's why you got to make sure you choose the right partner and the right and this is why you have to have enough communication so that you're able to pick the right one. There
mustn't be a point where you feel uncomfortable to say stuff to them.
Yes.
Sometimes, of course the truth can be very difficult to hear, but still you gotta speak about it, because if you don't, then there'll be lack of, and then nobody can read other people's minds. So you gotta know that nobody's a mind reader in marriage, and you gotta express yourself in an honest but of course empathetic way.
Yes. So keep an open door policy. Allow that individual to come in and be able to express yourself. You'll see you will have constructive conversations. You will see you able to build a stronger relationship.
Because the first 7 years, actually, it is about foundation building.
Yes, that definitely is about foundation building.
In a way, we've been blessed not to have children within these 6 years, although we want them. But
because we are getting older.
But it has given us time to know each other better.
Yes.
Without the little distractions.
Because once we're older, we know once the children come, that's it. It's a wrap. Now you gotta chill with them. So why not enjoy? And focus on them more. So why not? Why before they come, we had to focus on us, because we know once they come, we gotta take care of them.
I don't know, because my bones are getting.
But we're gonna have help.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Anyway, also one thing that I love about our marriage is that we we still have that sense of humor.
Yes.
You know, we laugh together.
Yes.
But we also laugh at each other.
Yes.
But we also laugh with, you know, we laugh at and with each other.
Laugh at, with, and
I
each
laugh
other.
at you, you laugh at me.
Yes.
And then, but we, not in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
And then we laugh
with each other. Yeah, we have a playful spirit.
We both have a playful spirit. But one person has a more playful spirit than the other, and the other does not like that at times and expresses that. Listen, you're going too
We're not
far.
going to say which one.
No.
We're not going to say which one.
You're going to have to guess.
You're going to have to guess. And another thing too, but we do have to say something too, because one is more rigid and one is spontaneous. So many times
things have to be done this no way.
Oh, no.
No, we're still working towards this project. And the other's like, listen, life is too short, dude, okay?
Yes, okay.
Tomorrow
Life is too short,
might not be guaranteed.
Tomorrow might not be
You
guaranteed.
gotta balance this life out.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow might not come.
And one is, and the other one,
Let's see at the end of the month.
let's see at the end of the month.
Let's see. After 3 months.
Yes.
The other's like,
Let's see.
Dude, if you ain't coming along, I'm going alone.
I'm going alone.
He doesn't speak like that.
Oh, he don't or she don't?
Doesn't.
She don't or he don't?
We now figured who's the rigid one. Okay. Yeah, so my husband is very rigid and I'm very spontaneous and adventurous. Really, really, I want to go jump out of a plane again. I want to go and dangle my legs over New York City. That was actually one of my plans for my birthday, but didn't happen. You know, I want to do like spontaneous, crazy, adventurous things because I understand that I'm getting older and tomorrow is not guaranteed. My husband, on the other hand, likes to play it safe. And the sad part is that these are one of the alternative truths that he gave me when we were dating, was that, I'm adventurous.
I didn't say I was adventurous.
He said he was adventurous.
I didn't say I was adventurous.
I wouldn't have married him if he was not.
I said I was outgoing.
No, let's go check your profile.
Yeah, let's check my profile.
Adventurous.
Is my profile still up?
I don't know.
Do I still have a profile?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. I've never been on there in a long time.
You should have been there.
So after we got married, I didn't erase it, but is my profile still up there?
Why would I know? It means I went in there to check.
I'll probably get mentions and everything.
Maybe you should go check it out. Anyways, back to sense of humor is important. Keep each other laughing, you know, have that playful spirit. And don't be too serious about everything.
Yes, about everything.
Because really, really, life is short, and
yes,
you just gotta have some fun sometimes.
Sometimes, yes, you gotta have some. And I'm learning that as well. Have some fun. Open up. Thank God for my wife. And like I said, she do balance me, and we balance each other because sometimes we need to have that rigidness.
Sometimes, if it was for me, we'll just play all the time.
But we need that balance so that we need to play it safe sometimes, and sometimes we need to be able to be spontaneous. Yes.
And I think it comes to our next point in dating
each other regularly.
You know, I love date nights. I think date nights are the best thing for a married couple.
Yes.
Like just date each other. Don't date prior to marriage, and then after marriage you
stop.
You now stop. You now become a rat, where you do like one thing, you go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, eat at home and watch TV. And no.
You gotta keep the fire burning.
Yeah, twitch it up a little bit. Like, you know, I always make sure that I do something different and special on my birthday, which also happens to be our anniversary. Because I want to create memories, and memories cannot be created when you're gonna do the same thing every day. And I always say to my husband, you know, it doesn't even take a lot of money to create memories. You know, like one of the things that we did was go and watch the Sherry Show, which you will see on a vlog that will be coming up soon, and a couple of other things. Some cost a little bit of money, some don't. But the point of the matter is just do something different. He doesn't like these kind of talk shows. But guess what? He comes because I like them, and he doesn't want me to go by myself as well. So he tags along, but he ends up enjoying them. So even if he says, nah, that's not my kind of thing, he will still come just to make the spouse happy, right?
Yes, happy wife, happy life.
I
That's what I
also
learned.
just sit there on the couch when he's watching his sports. I almost like turn it off. I used to, because I would be like, oh my God, I don't know what they're talking about. But I just sit there and accompany him. I don't even look at the TV. I'll be watching my own thing on my phone, but I'm sitting next to him, you know, and I think that matters, right?
Yes,
Even
yes.
though I'm not watching, and he'll be like, watch, see this? I'll be like, oh, because I had no idea what was happening, you know. But the point is really, really, so I can't emphasize this enough. Date each other. Go
Right.
like you don't even have to leave the house.
No.
Like prepare, do something special even within the house.
Yes.
Like have a little special dinner,
Picnic.
candlelight, picnic, like
Spice
go
up,
to a
door, picnic
bar.
on the floor, even on the floor.
What?
Yeah, you could do that.
Do what?
Picnic on the floor.
Oh yeah. I thought you were saying throw something on the floor.
No, picnic on the floor.
Yeah. But just be creative. And my husband is not the most creative,
No.
so I have to kind of nudge him.
Nudge me.
you know, for that. But I mean, if you have a husband who is not as romantic and as creative as mine, you know, like nudge him. You know,
Yes.
send some vibes along as well, and just make suggestions. This would be nice. And if you see that, oh, kulele kay one, kay two.
What?
Kulele kay one, kay two.
There she goes. She's speaking Zulu again. I am American. I don't understand what she's saying. Can she please translate? Come on.
How to translate kulele kay one, kay two? It's dark.
It's the
Yeah, like you're not getting it. You're not getting the tips, the nudges. It's still like,
Ekudu.
yeah. Anyways, so then if that's the case, when you've tipped and you've nudged and you've tried everything to make him realize that, hey, dude,
Hey, dude.
step it up. Because I made him look at my inbox the other time on Facebook, because I happened to just go through my inbox. I was like, whoa, this girl is famous. I had so many compliments.
Yes.
Like everyone, oh, you're such a beautiful woman. And, I mean, it's not, I have not lied on my Facebook profile. I've said I'm married, and
Yes.
I'm married to who? It's open. But these men, they don't care.
They don't care.
Come for the married ones. So it happened that he was in the house when I was going there. I was like, oh, okay. I have a lot of interest on Facebook. And my dude here, I made him read and see that, if he doesn't see the beauty, other people see the beauty and they appreciate it. So not just go on date nights, but appreciate each other,
Yes.
compliment each other. You're good at that. You compliment me a lot, baby. Because one of my love languages,
Affirmations.
affirmation, and he affirms me a lot. He does a good job on that. And another love language. So that's another thing. Learn each other's love languages.
You actually have 3.
So that's a bonus.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
bonus tip.
You actually had 3.
What's my second?
Affirmations, touch,
Yeah.
and gifts.
And he does touch a lot. A lot.
A lot. A lot.
He's one of those dudes where you walk past, like, leave me alone. You walk again. He walks past you. He's massaging me. I think you love to touch us.
I do.
You really like
I like
to
to touch you. I like to touch
You like to touch me, or you just like to touch me?
I like to touch you.
Or me? I think he's obsessed.
I'm not obsessed.
So what's the third one?
I just say gifts.
When was the last time you gave me a gift?
That's something we need to work on some more, I guess.
No, not we.
I
That's
need
the
to
last
work on
time you need to work on.
Well, I'm 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
2 out of 3.
Yeah.
2 out of 3. But we can't say the special what I got for birthday. The treat.
Anyways, so your love language is definitely service.
Service, yes.
I go to church even when I don't want to. because he's a pastor, I sometimes just follow, and I'm like, I don't want to be here. I'd rather be in bed, but I know that he likes it.
Yes.
And he appreciates when I'm by his side.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do it even when the spirit is not allowing.
The spirit not allowing.
And I help him with so many.
Everyone's up to my wife. We would not go to the church.
No, I'm not an atheist.
No, you're not an atheist, no. But
I love church, but not when I'm exhausted.
yeah, not when you're exhausted.
The thing is, I just don't want to do church just for the sake of marking a register.
Yes.
I really want
yes.
to enjoy the process.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
I really want to be in it, not because it's a
You have to.
Not because it's a religious act.
Yeah,
because sometimes we go to church even when I'm feeling really sick,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to be part of the service, like, you know, and I feel like, not today. I just need to be in bed and try to get better.
Yes.
But you know, my husband doesn't understand. He wants me there. He wants me to sing. He wants me to pray. He wants me to. Oh yeah.
I need you.
Yeah. So it's a lot.
Yes, a lot.
And then also another love language of yours. What is it?
You don't know?
I forgot.
Really, service. That's my main one. Service.
Yeah.
Service. And of course, affirmation.
And and affirmation.
That's really it.
How am I doing with affirmation?
Yeah, good.
I'm doing good.
Huh?
I'm doing good. Affirmation.
You're doing okay. the main one is service, so that's the main one I care about. So you
out of 10, what
10.
was my score? 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Wow.
10 out of 10.
That's good.
Service 10 out of 10.
Well, you get 5 out of 10. I got 10 out of 10. Because that gift part is a whole 5.
It's a whole 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love gifts.
Yeah, I know you do.
really do. That's why I give gifts too, because I love gifts.
And I'm not a person, I don't care about the gifts.
Well, you should, because your wife loves gifts.
I know.
And I'm expecting some gifts to come
Yes,
along
they're
the way.
coming.
The whole month of March is my birthday, so gifts are more than welcome.
Yes, gifts. And you want to give my wife a gift, you're welcome to give her a gift.
Yeah, and my cash app will include it. My cash app.
Cash
You can
app.
cash app me
And what money?
coins.
Some moolah.
Some moolah.
Yes.
So happy birthday to me. and
Yes, happy birthday.
to
Yes.
us.
And I want to say, if you really love my wife, you love us, and you appreciate us, if you're not a subscriber, you know, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so that every time we upload a video, you will be notified. So we say, if you appreciate us, you appreciate what we're giving you, the game that we give you on a weekly basis, subscribe to the channel. We really, really appreciate and support you. Comment, like it, do everything, because we also like feedback and allow us to know that you're alive and let us know what you want to hear from us. And so we definitely big on adding value and helping others, as well as we are on an audio platform. So if you have Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, you know, we're on all audio platforms. You're welcome to follow us on an audio platform, rate us, and also follow us and leave a review. We love your reviews. Just thank you.
Yeah, but not only that, if you would like to follow us personally on the socials, you can follow me at Lady Siza 1 on Instagram. And
Yes, get inspired by LJ.
But also, we have a book coming out, guys.
Yes, we have a book
we
coming
co-authored one of our books and
Yes.
an anthology about my life as with living with alopecia, and you know, we're talking about how we manage in our marriage. So in the description box, you'll have a link to order your pre-book, pre-order your book, right? And we will really, really appreciate your support. So for those of you who are not in the United States, you can actually get an ebook, all right, on Amazon, and help us get that bestseller tag, because this book will be a bestseller.
Yes.
And
yes.
but if you are within the United States, we really, really support your really appreciate your support by pressing the link and purchasing the book. It is only $20 and an additional $5 for shipping. So $25, that's it. And we'll appreciate your support. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so going into our next point is marriage is work.
It's work.
So you're gonna put in that work on a daily basis.
It's like going to the gym.
Oh boy, child. It is a lot of work. I mean, I know most women, I don't know about men, you can tell us the men part, but I know most women, we love to get married. I'm not saying all, because some women don't really care. But we love the wedding day part, where we have to look cute in our wedding dresses, planning the wedding and so forth. But we don't realize that actually the wedding day is nothing compared to the marriage. After the wedding day, that's when the real work starts. Now you have to live with this man, cook for this man, pick up after this man. You know what I'm talking about.
all that
and more. So it's really a lot of hard work, but it can be enjoyable if you're doing it together as partners, and not have to make the other person do more than they can handle. One thing I love about my husband is that, you know, although he's not a great cook, he cooks once a week. You know,
I'm a good cook.
He only can cook fried chicken and macaroni and cheese. That's it. That's his only.
I can cook more than that.
So why don't you cook it?
I don't like to cook.
See? This is what I'm talking about. But at least he cooks that once a day, because cooking can be exhausting to do it 7 times a day. And then we try to at least once or twice a week to eat out or go out. But, you know, to give me a break in cooking, stuff like that. So it's more enjoyable for me. It's not like a chore. And he does
take out the garbage.
Sometimes need to be reminded. But he takes out the garbage, and he does laundry, which is awesome, because I do not like to do laundry while I clean the house. Okay, so some of the chores we've divided among each other, and then we help each other in some. And that's very important in marriage, because gone are the days where women were supposed to do this,
everything, right?
Yeah, and then men just sit and watch TV, you know, remote. Hey, baby, get me this. Gone are those days. No, not anymore. We are partners, because we both get up and go and hustle, and we both come back equally exhausted. So it's only right that we help each other even within the house, which means that's part of putting in the work within the marriage. We balance things out. We don't allow one person to be overly exhausted over the other. You know, we both go in and help each other.
Yes, I would say put in the work in your marriage. You got to be intentional, and you gotta put forth effort. You got to put forth effort to make your marriage work. That's the only way your marriage is gonna work. Yeah. You got to be intentional, putting forth the maximum effort that you possibly can, because marriage is beautiful when everyone is playing their part and everyone is playing their role.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful. Marriage is a beautiful thing. I mean, you can get a lot out of marriage when both people are working together. So another thing I would say also, when you find your mate, you also want to make sure you find a mate you want to marry someone who compliments you. Compliment your strengths, your weaknesses. So, like, you know, if you're strong in one area, your wife should be strong in another area, so that y'all complement each other.
Preferably stronger in the area
where you're weak in. Yes, basically that's what I want to say. If you're weak in an area, your wife should be strong in that area, so that y'all complement each other. And if she's weak in the area, you should be strong in the area. For myself, I can say we complement each other. One way we complement each other, I'm the people pleaser. My wife is...
And pleasing no one.
Feisty.
And pleasing... I used to be a people pleaser, you know?
My wife is feisty.
I used to be a people pleaser, but...
I say yes to everything.
And I say no is a complete sentence.
And you can get a lot out of me. I love helping people.
I love helping people too. But I draw the line.
I will give you everything.
And I will give you nothing.
I will give you everything. You know, you talk to me or whatever. That's so sometimes...
You talk to my lawyer.
So, because I do like helping people. I really do.
But you act as if I
That's the high eye.
I like helping people too, but I have boundaries.
Yes, you have boundaries. That's the thing.
Because I used to be a people pleaser, and, you know, through just some growth and maturity, I learned that doesn't help, because all you do is allow people to walk all over you. And like there's one thing that we always talk about with moms, like we love those who love us.
Yes.
We are tired of following people who don't care.
Yes,
You'll be the one always checking on people. Hey, how you doing? A person never even thinks of sending you a text. No. Those days are gone. I will check up on you twice, 3 times, and if I feel like I'm the one going after you, then I'm like, okay, delete and block. Bye.
Delete and block.
Next. You know, because I'm not going to waste my energy thinking, oh, maybe she's mad at me, or maybe I did this. No, because you end up messing up your own mental health with that, you know. So if somebody's not interested in you in any way, you be the one bothering them.
Girl, bye. Boy, bye.
Move on. Time to go.
Time to go. So it definitely, you got to be intentional in making the marriage work. It's very important. If you want your marriage to work, you gotta be intentional and expressing gratitude. Yes, it's very important. And showing affection. Yeah. Expressing gratitude and showing affection to that individual that you really care for them. You know, that you really love them. Especially if you marry someone, like I said, we talk about the boundaries of it when they're not open up. When you show that you put in the work and you put in enough work,
it helps nurture.
Oh man, yes.
And it just matures it to the next level, because you know you feel valued, you feel seen, you feel loved, you feel appreciated.
Yes. I love it. I like the looks that my wife is giving me right now too. Woo! You know what this is, anniversary, right? Yes. Anyway, but we do want to say this before we go on. We want to say this podcast, come on,
was powered by
Next Opportunity Window. Yes, we know we're all about growth. We're all about learning. We're all about adding value. If you want to be a part of a supportive community where you will come, learn, and maximize your life. Because why? I'm giving you the game. You know, whatever, you're struggling with taking action, you're struggling with procrastination, you're struggling with communication, whatever you're struggling, just get it started. We are here to hold you accountable, to push you, to motivate you, to write that book, to start that business. We talked about side hustle last week. To get started on that side hustle, we are here because why? We are action takers. We're about growing, we're about development, we're about getting ready for the next opportunity window. Right now is a perfect opportunity to take advantage of it because we're in the downtown. And guess what? During downturns, recessions, is where most people that are ready for it prosper and get success. And this is where most people become millionaires and have success in their life. It's during these times of recessions. And so by joining the next opportunity window, you take advantage of learning and preparing so that you could be ready for times like this. So that it just sit right on your lap and you're like, yo, I'm ready. And then you can see the success in your life. And so yes, you want to be a part, we give you a 14-day trial offer where you can just join in, test it out, see if you like it or not. You know, join us one of the maybe feel the lunch and learns, the monthly webinars, the quarterly mastermind. You get the plug into the daily themes, the challenges that we offer, so that you see if you like it. And then once you like it, you can stay. We got 2 subscriptions. We got a monthly subscription and an annual subscription. So we said, come on board. We love you. Join the movement because it's about taking action and being ready for the next opportunity window.
Absolutely. Yes. So don't get left behind.
Yes, don't get left behind. We're not leaving no one behind. And just because of that, you know, by being in the community, we believe in helping others, and we already started with the interviewing process. And we know being part of the next opportunity window has its privileges because every downtown we're able to highlight someone inside the community and show and show the support and the love, and so that our audience get to know the people that's inside the community.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so we want to also talk about this last point, which is finding unselfish ways to support each other.
Mm-hmm.
Unselfish being the core word.
Yes.
Important, underline, highlight, bold, and italic.
Yes, italic. Yes, all that.
Because, sometimes you can end up being selfish in marriage, because sometimes the spouse might feel like you're in competition with them.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a high achiever yourself, maybe you're a competitive person even yourself, but not really, because remember, in marriage, it's you two become one, right? When you win, your spouse wins.
Yeah.
So whatever that you do is to benefit the household. So there shouldn't be any competition. In fact, there should be ways on making sure that one prospers and succeeds in whatever they're trying to do, because when somebody wins in the household, guess what? The entire household
entire household wins. So if you're selfish, marriage is not for you.
No.
If you're a selfish person, marriage is not for you, because you gotta be willing. You gotta be unselfish in marriage. You gotta be willing to support your spouse for a period of time, because maybe your spouse is doing something. You might not agree all the times, but that's the thing about supporting your wife during times when they want to achieve a goal.
Or your husband.
Or your husband. Yes.
Spouse.
Yeah. So, maybe that spouse want to go back to school. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe you don't agree with it. But, you got to talk to that. You got to talk to them, and they still want to do it. You just got to support them regardless. You got to support your spouse. You got to. You can't be unselfish when you're married.
Just showing up for each other.
Yeah, showing up for each other. Yeah.
And being each other's number one supporter and fans.
Yes.
And knowing that you got each other's backs.
Yes.
Nothing can come between you. Not one person, not even your family. That's key. Because some people, they end up divorcing because of family. They allow, and that's a topic for another day, they allow in-laws, friends to infiltrate their marriage and end up not losing trust within each other. And I love the fact that we are best friends as well, besides from the fact that we are married, because I think that's important. We enjoy each other's company. We like each other. And then we love each other, because that's key. Other people are married and they don't even like each other. They're tolerating each other in the marriage. Some people will tell you they're there for the kids. They're there because they've put in too much time and too much resources. They are not there anymore for love and for what they initially got into the marriage for.
Yes.
So I'm grateful that we're still here for the love, and we're still here supporting each other, having each other's backs, and understanding each other. Because the things that we do, baby, most people just don't understand.
No.
Only we understand why we're doing it, and the end mark, because we understand each other.
Yes. And I would say clip this part right here, because the only competition you should have with one another is looking for ways to help each other.
That's it.
That's the only competition you should have.
How can I make you better?
How can I help? That's the only.
How can I uplift you?
How can I uplift you? I'm competing.
How can I make you shine?
I'm competing to find ways. How can I make you better? How can I help you? I'm looking for ways. How can I help that person grow? That's the competition you want to be in. That's the competition. That's the right competition.
And making sure that your spouse is better than their yesterday.
Yes. Yeah. And that's what it's about. Making sure your spouse is better than their yesterday. It's about helping your spouse to be the best version of yourself.
Of themselves.
And
of yourself.
Yes. So, if your spouse want to, work out, you're like, hey, baby, you're doing a great job. You support them.
I started exercising, and I do home exercises. He'll be standing, he'll be like, he's not even looking at me. He'll be like, baby, you're doing a good job. Go ahead, baby, go ahead. And I'll be like, can he stop? I feel like he's making fun of me. It's been really tough, but I'm going. I keep going. But yeah, I appreciate.
She's consistent.
Yeah, and I appreciate the cheerleading. I appreciate the
I'm like, you're doing a good job. I said, keep it up. Keep going. You're doing great, Keep it up.
And I'll be sweating and huffing and puffing. Woo, it's hard.
But you found ways. That's the competition you want. You want to find ways to help that other partner to lighten their load.
Yeah.
You find ways to lighten. That's the competition you want to be
To make life easier.
To make their life easier. You should be in competition. I'm gonna outdo you. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make your life much easier. And so one thing I do like my wife when she helped me with, you know, even with the mastermind, joining in and doing things like that. Even was part of this podcast.
And I found ways in him, because I used to be his editor-in-chief before he puts out anything out there. I in fact told him when this first started, you know, when he got married, when I seen his grandma, I was like, oh boy, master's degree. So I was like, I don't mind being your editor-in-chief. But now when he started doing the coaching and thing, I'll be like, it's a lot. So I had to stop what I'm doing to make sure that, you know, what he puts out there is actually right. So I came across artificial intelligence. Woo, I am so happy I did, because now it's taking my job. I have one thing off my load. Thank you, AI. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We're talking about AI on another episode, but you don't know about AI, you gotta learn how to adapt it.
Right. So we also just want to say, if you enjoyed this episode, do check out our next episode.
Yes.
Which will link up here, which is ways
to have fun together in marriage.
We did this a couple of months ago,
and
it was a fun episode. So do check it out. We'll link it up there on our end cards.
We'll see you on the next video.
Yes.
Take care.
Hasta la vista.
Bye bye.